Hello everyone, how are we doing today? I am Brendan Mills from Griffin Gaming, and this is Lee Bevan, also known as Syncmaster. We're here today to play our very first game of World of Tanks Miniatures Games Ranked Battles. And basically I'm on the bottom tier right now, and I'm trying to fight my way up on the leaderboard, and you're on the tier above me, and I challenged Lee here to a game, and we're going to show off our tanks. In a moment we will show off the board we're going to be playing with, and then we'll crack on into the game and have a great time, hopefully. Right, the first thing we're going to do is show our tanks. So I prepared this one earlier, and these are my cards. So as you can see there, we've got two archers on the left hand side, in the middle a SU-100. On the right hand side we have the Hummel and the Crusader. So from there you can see all of its base stats. I have got upgrade cards here, but as for the rules of World of Tanks, we don't reveal our cards until they're used in game. The two cards that have to be displayed face up are the tank gun upgrade cards for the archers. They boost my base firepower up to a 6 on each archer. Right, and let's look at Syncmasters, and if you talk us through what you've got.
Okay, so I've got the IS-2 on that left hand side. I've got two Crusaders at the bottom, and the Hummel, the big SPG.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got anything that modifies it?
Nothing
need to be shown?
You can see straight away. The Crusaders and the IS-2 they've got no upgrades at all. All of the upgrades are on the Hummel. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, all of those upgrade cards are on the Hummel?
They're all on the Hummel.
Wow. I wonder what tank I need to kill. Okay, right. Right, we'll go back to this big camera first. Right, in a moment we're going to go show you our battlefield. We've got two angles for it, and we'll try and give you as nice a rundown as we can across the game. We'll basically be talking through our moves as well, so if you've ever not played World of Tanks, hopefully you can follow along with us. So I'm thinking, at least on the defense, that it'll be survivability, my movement, your movement, extras,
yep.
And then go all the way above 6, and then take off the negatives,
yep.
And then go down to 6 if we're above 6.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Right, and hopefully the second camera angle might be able to show some of the dice rolls we get. Right, let's show you our battlefield. Okay, so this is our battlefield. It's a standard World of Tanks Miniatures game mat. It's the 3x3 foot battlefield, and we've got predetermined terrain on there already. We've got 5 buildings and 2 trees. Right, okay, so we need to decide what game we're playing, and we've decided a way of deciding what game. But before we do that, we'll show you the second angle. This is our more close-up zoomed angle, and when there's battles happening around the middle, we'll go to this for some of it. Okay, right. Okay, so we should we roll to see what we need? A D6. Could you grab one of my D6, please? So what we're going to do is from the map, from the rulebook, you have 4 game modes, and on these game modes, see if we can get a better angle on this. From these game modes, you've got assault, encounter, capture the base, and free for all. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we will roll a d6 and re-roll our 5s and 6s, and then the number will decide what game we play. Happy?
Yep, sounds good.
Do the honours, please.
1.
Assault. Right. The attacker places 2 objectives in the defender's deployment zone. So we need to work out who's attacker and who's defender.
Okay.
Right. Right, so the attacker wins this battle mode by defeating the defender on their home ground after placing the terrain, which is already predetermined. The attacker places 2 objective tokens within the measuring arrow of the defender's side of the board. Okay, checking for victory on this is when checking for victory with the command phase, the attacker gains 1 victory point if they had a tank within a measuring arrow of the centre of the objective token and the defender does not. The game ends after 8 turns. If the attacker scores 2 victory points before this point, they win the game. Otherwise, the defender wins. Okay, now I will just quickly double check on how we determine the attacker and defender, because it's been a little bit of a time since I've played this mode. Can you remember off the top of your head?
It's been longer since I've played it.
Attacker or defender. After training set up for a roll for advantage again, the player that wins the roll may choose whether they're... Okay, so the first advantage roll determines it. Right. Okay. What we're going to do now is we are going to... I'm going to put that back. Okay. We're going to roll for advantage, and then the person who wins advantage will... the person who wins advantage will get the choice to be attacker or defender. I know what I would prefer to be. Do you know who you would prefer to be, attacker, defender at this stage?
I think so.
Right. Right. So grab your 3 dice, your 3 lucky dice, and we'll roll for advantage.
Okay.
We're going to just change to angle 2. If we roll around about here, then people can see it. I'm going to move this quickly. You get advantage. Here is your token, sir.
Thank you.
Would you like to be attacker or defender?
I will be the defender.
Okay, right. So the attacker gets to put, that's me,
Yep.
2 tokens within your deployment zone. So I will change to angle 1, and we will see. It's going to be normal. Right, let's put this one here. And let's put, I don't want it near terrain. I don't want to separate it that much though. This thing here is what's doing it. There we go. Okay. That's my final decision. Right, okay, are you happy to proceed, sir?
I am.
Okay, right. So we're into deployment. Base initiative, lowest deploys first.
Yep.
We've both got a 1.
Yep.
So you've got advantage, so I deploy first. Right, so I've got to deploy my Hummel. I've got to decide where I've got to put it, because the Hummel's very important in this game, as we know, as in where it gets put. So I'm very interested to see what his upgrade cards are for it. You can see on the side of your screen there, they have a 7, 2, 4, there's a 6 and another 4. I think I calculated roughly had 37 points or 34 points spare to spend on upgrades.
Yeah, about that.
That's insane. Right, okay, where do I put this? Where do I put this? I'll tell you what, the terrain doesn't really help us here for Hummels, does it?
Not particularly.
Right. Okay, my next lowest initiative is a 2, but your Hummel goes first, doesn't it?
Yep.
And then all of yours, and then I deploy all of mine. Yeah, quite literally, your next lowest. Oh no, it's a 3, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Mr. Hummel. And then my next is a 3.
My next are 2s.
Okay, cool. Slowly.
So I've just deployed my Hummel on this side, and Syncmaster's deployed his Hummel on that side, and then I've deployed my 2 archers with initiative of 2 each, and they have deployed side by side on the right hand side of my deployment zone. You've now got to deploy your IS-2, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I love the Hulk colour scheme.
It's one that I have managed to paint up as an old Evo goodie. Okay, it's the IS2 down.
Okay, so that's his number. Oh no, hold on a second. You take that off. I've got a 3. Sorry, that's my fault. I should have deployed, because he Syncmaster has got advantage. I should always deploy my tied tanks before his. Or actually, I think it's your choice.
I get a choice, yeah. But in this situation, you want to see what your opponent's doing. Kind of.
So I'm basically using a laser pointer here to see if he gets cover from the trees. Wow, there's literally, I have to be almost straight on, so you don't no cover. Okay, now you can deploy your IS2. You see, it sometimes can change where people want to put their tanks.
It can.
I see you're sporting a nice Griffin 2022 t-shirt there. Very nice.
Dress for the occasion.
Awesome. Right, and it actually slightly has changed where you deployed.
Slightly.
Yeah. Right, my next tank is a 7, and yours are both 7s.
Mine
next.
are both 7s.
Okay. And my Crusader is now deployed. Right, so he's Syncmaster's now got to decide where he's going to put his 2 Crusader tanks.
Let's put number 1 down.
Okay, deployment has finished. At this point, we then go on to our movement phase. Now, I have got a upgrade card that has to be activated at the beginning of the movement phase, so I will do that now. My Crusader has got improved communications. I'm going to change camera so everyone can see what I'm using here. So I've got improved communications, and I'll read that out. That is, the light tank gets 2 initiative during the movement phase, and tanks in this platoon that have a lower base than this gain 2+ during their shooting phase.
Yes, indeed.
So that turns over, and so do all of these. Changed the game quite a bit just then.
I considered that card. It was one of the ones that I was thinking about. I had 2 lists. One had that in, and one had it all on the Hummel. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, and I will now change that because there is no, there's nothing else to turn over apart from this one has an effect during shooting.
Okay.
Okay, right. So movement. So lowest initiative moves first. My lowest is a. This is movement phase, so my lowest is still 1. So my Hummel to move.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. 1 movement token. Completely, like not. Sorry, I got the wrong angle up. I've just moved my Hummel forward, so it's butting up against the building. And we'll move over to the next tank in a moment. Okay, so my Hummel's just moved, and then I've got 2 archers, but you've got your Hummel to move first, haven't you?
Yeah, my Hummel's to move, so I'm basically going to do the same sort of thing. Try and hide it somewhere. So yeah. So I'm going to and then I'm basically pushing it up against the.
I see something in common here. And you've got a 2 movement token for that, have you?
Yes.
I always put them next to it, it's a lot easier. Especially for when you're cleaning up at the end. Okay, right, next lowest initiative is my 2s. I'm going to move my 2s forward. And I'm going to move them as 1 tank because might as well. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, my 2 archers have now moved onto your IS2. No, sorry, it's my Su-100, and it's got a mobility of 2. And I'll put a 2 token next to it. Okay, your IS2 to move, if you wish to. Of course, you might not wish to. Do you see the idea I had about these tanks?
Yeah.
As in, treat them as a single tank.
Just.
So, even though you get to defend against each tank individually, they're basically shooting with 12.
Yeah.
See IS2's ability? Just 2. Good.
Okay.
Right. Your IS2, that's your number 3 that has moved. My next one is my Crusader, and then your 2 Crusaders, is it?
Yes.
No, mine is a movement 9.
In which case, it's my turn.
So my upgrade card basically gave my Crusader a 2 initiative increase on the movement phase, which basically means now that Syncmaster, with his 7 initiative tanks, he needs to move his first. Upgrade cards can really change the battle. And basically that was 1 card that did all of that. It's quite a pack for a cost of 4. It's just
very good.
Very, very good. Because I think all of my tanks are shooting before your IS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's number 1.
You'd think that they would have light flank, wouldn't you? Being a light tank. It almost should be like a given for all light tanks.
Yeah.
Because that's the point. Number 1's moved. You need a bit of movement token, don't you?
Yes.
Or this battlefield has become very stretched out already. Actually, I don't think I've played a battle this stretched out. They're normally like contained or 1 or 2, not spread. So, if there's some people out there that don't know what the different tanks do, what we've got is we have got light tanks, medium tanks, heavy tanks, tank destroyers, and SPGs. Light tanks provide a 1+ firepower to friendly tanks when that friendly tank targets a enemy tank that the light tank is in close range to, and close range means 1 arrow length. So if his Crusader gets in range of my Su-100, sorry, then all other tanks that target that tank will get a +1 firepower. Medium tanks get to re-roll 1 missed attack die. Heavy tanks get to re-roll 1 missed defense die. Tank destroyers get 1+ survivability when in any form of cover. And SPGs ignore line of sight blocking of other tanks. That is their abilities. Right, so it's finally time for my Crusader to move. And my Crusader is going to do a bit of dancing as it goes along. So it's going to...
Within close range.
We are in close range, which that can be interesting now.
Yeah.
For both of us, that's the thing. Both of us have now got close range on that Crusader. Right. Okay, so I mean, this is basically what you viewers can really see here. So these two Crusaders with their light tank ability are now giving all other friendly tanks +1 firepower if they shoot at the enemy tank. Oh, so all movement is now complete.
All movement is now complete. Yep.
Okay, so now we move on to the shoot sting phase. So, let's see if there's any abilities that adjust shoot sting at this point.
There's a few, I'm sure.
Right, my Hummel has got requesting fire, which increases its initiative by 1.
So does my Hummel.
And I'm going to just show everyone that card. Both of us are using the same upgrade card here. So it is requesting fire, self-propelled guns, 1+ initiative during the shooting phase. When shooting, this tank may draw a line of sight to a target from any friendly tank. Now, the way that I would like to bring this up now is the assault gun rule is from the tank.
Yep.
Okay, so therefore it's anywhere in front of that tank.
Yep.
Does cover count from the tank, or does it cover from the line of sight? Now, I'm personally thinking it's from where the line of sight's drawn for cover purposes.
Yeah, I think that's probably the easiest way of doing it.
Otherwise, everything's in cover.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and that's basically what you do with.
Yeah. So, right. Now that that's agreed, we can carry on. Okay. Is there any other modifications for your shooting phase?
I've got improved aiming on the Hummel, which gives +3 initiative during the shooting phase.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, so what's your initiative on your Hummel?
So that would mean that my initiative on the Hummel is 5.
Damn, you're shooting before my Hummel. By 1. Okay, so we'll go through the new initiative rankings. My Crusader has got a shooting phase of 7.
Yep.
And have you got anything higher?
No.
Okay.
My Crusader.
So your Crusader still shoot first because you have advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Please roll your dice.
So, what have we got? So maybe we'll go with Crusader 1 first, which is this one here.
And then who's that shooting at?
That is a good question. Ooh.
Okay, so he selected Crusader 1 first of all. We might change his mind because he hasn't rolled his dice yet.
Let's go with Crusader 1 on your archer.
Damn.
Closest archer.
Damn. There's no cover. Damn.
That was what I was hoping.
1 survivability. Okay, yeah, you roll.
So I'll roll my dice.
4 dice, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Over here.
No, just roll it anyway. I'm not going to change it. Ooh, very nice.
So, because he's got arrow shot,
he changes
he
a
has to knock that
crit
down
to a hit. That's
to-
right. Okay, so my archers have got 0 survivability.
Yep.
My movement token, Syncmaster's movements tokens, and that is it. I have 4 defense die against his 3 hits. Actually, by the way, turn that back to a crit and I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, this is a rule that everyone's been forgetting to do. You roll your hits, then you do your defense roll, and then you do your modifiers, because you can still it's all about when things change, and it's really important when it comes to the Hummel.
Okay.
Ouch. It is a tank destroyer, so I've only negated 1, and this is the reason why now. If you didn't have arrow shot, or if you had 2 of them, then you wouldn't want to get rid of one, because then I could potentially get rid of the other one.
But with the arrow shot, you don't have choice, do you?
So with the arrow shot, if you had rolled that, and I had rolled that, I could, and you'd already taken rid of one, I would have got rid of the other one. This is why it's important when you do it.
With that, yes.
Okay, so I had a hit, so I guess we'd take it. That's your choice. Are you taking away your hit? Or are you taking away your... Do you want to give me 2 hits, or do you want to give me a hit and a crit?
Well, it's going to be 2 hits either way, isn't it? Because that needs to go down with the arrow shot.
It does, yeah. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Right, I've got 2 damage on my archer number 1.
First blood.
Woo! Right, and now your other crusader gets to shoot.
So the other crusader is going to shoot at your crusader.
Okay, so you get 5 firepower for that.
I get 5 power for that.
And it will be regardless, because we've both got 3 movement tokens on. Doesn't matter about anything else. I will be shooting with 5s. Not great. So out of his 5 firepower, Syncmaster got 2 hits. And so my survivability is 0. My movement is 3. His movement is 3.
You got cover.
Have I got cover?
Yeah. I can only really see 2.
Yeah, it's only 2. It cuts off at the building.
I thought it was only 2.
Yeah, so technically I would have 7, but maximum of 6. Okay. I think I'm okay.
You good?
Yep. Oh, good. Right, both of his crusaders have shot. I have got a 7. Have you got anything else that beats it based upon modifications?
No.
Okay, so it's my crusader to shoot now, and I will shoot at his crusader across from me. So I shoot with 4 dice. So my crusader is shooting at Syncmaster's crusader 1. This one to that one. Woo! Now this is why it's important when you cancel them out. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so thanks to Brendan's situation.
Oh no! There is another thing. Go on, roll your, put your dice down for your defense.
Yeah. So we've got 3 for my movement, 3 for his movement,
and then -1 for close range.
and then -1 for close range. I forgot about close range.
Ooh, this has now become a little bit more challenging. It's no longer 50-50. And he does it anyway. That's absolutely fine. So he got defense die of 3 hits and a crit, and that is more than I got for my attack, so that's absolutely fine. Crusaders are now shot. The rest of the tanks, my next highest is a 5.
Yep, I've got a 5 as well.
So you shoot your 5 first.
Hummel. I am going to hit the archer
With 2 points left on it.
with 2 points left on it.
Okay.
So
7, is it? Or have you got a modifier? You don't have to play it until it needs to be played.
No.
I'm assuming you've got the same 4 as I have. I'm assuming it's the same.
Might be.
Does it look like this?
Yes. Oh, no. Dice on the floor.
Oh no, there is the rule that if you can't hit the table, then the dice are dead for the whole rest of the game.
That was me just picking the dice up off the table. Right, okay, so it's 7. So Hummel.
Was that 7 dice?
Yeah. That's 7, yeah.
So where's the other die? Oh, you lost it. You literally lost it. Right, okay. Alright, 7 dice.
I'll find it.
Oh. Ouch.
So 2 hits and 2 crits. It's high explosive.
Well, no.
Oh, no. We'll leave that. We'll let you do your...
Yeah. It's not what you think. That's the thing. So, right, okay. So this is not going to be good, guys. I think I've lost a tank already in the first round. Okay, I've got 0 survivability. Where did you draw the line of sight from?
From here.
Thank you. That's why it's important. You got your request in fire turned over, haven't you? Yeah. Okay. 0 survivability. 1 for my movement. How many movement have you got?
1. Sorry, 2.
2. Ah, yes, because it's about the shooting tank when it comes to movement, but it's about the line of sight when it comes to cover.
Yeah.
That's what we have to remember. Okay. 2 for that, and that is it. I believe.
Yep.
Okay. 3 dice. 3 dice. No! Okay. So I got 2 hits and a miss. So now, the way that this works is we now have to cancel them out. Okay? So you choose which of your 2 dice to cancel out. Obviously, it's going to be obvious, so you cancel those out.
Yeah.
Right, and now you don't need to modify anything, I take it.
No, there's nothing to...
Okay, so I get 2 crit cards. And it is dead. I've got a lucky hit. Gives me 2 damage 2 damage instantly for a lucky hit. And a jam turret, which doesn't really affect a assault gun apart from the extra damage. So that tank is kaput. He's taken out one of my tanks already, which was one of my advantages I really wanted to use, but ouch. Okay, next one to shoot is my Su 100. One moment, I'm just going to draw a line through. I'm just going to get rid of these so I don't get confused.
Yeah, because you just got to worry about the 1 archer now.
Yeah, right. So
making things less complicated.
Su 100 is to shoot now. Now I've got 2 choices who to shoot at. This tank here, which isn't in cover. Or this tank here, which also isn't in cover. And since I'm getting +1 firepower, that one I'm going to shoot at that. So my Su 100 gets 7 firepower because of the Crusader's ability. Okay, that's 2 hits. That was not a good roll.
Okay. Is it this? No. What one is it you're shooting at? This one?
That one.
So Crusader's got no survivability, so I've got 3 for my movement
And 2 for mine.
and 2 for Brendan's.
Yeah.
That's hit. Crit.
Hit and a crit. So we're cancelled out.
Yep.
That's fine. Not a problem. Right. My next highest initiative is an archer at 4.
Yep. You go before me. My IS2's 3.
Okay. My archer at 4, or my Hummelder are the same. So, but you know what? I think I can still see that Crusader at the top there. I can. It is in cover.
This is good.
Right, so my archer has a firepower of 6 and 7 now, actually. So base score of 5.
Yep.
It's gun upgrade to 6 and close range of a light tank 7. That was not 2 hits and a crit.
Okay. So I've got 3 for my movement, 1 for Brendan's movement, plus I'm in cover, so I get another 1, so that's 5. Oh, that's not good.
What have we got? Just 1 hit?
Just 1.
Right, okay. So there's no modifiers on this because there's no special rules for the archer. So I get to choose what gets cancelled out. How many hit points does the Crusader got? 5. Okay, so we're going to get rid of a hit. Okay, so you take a hit and a crit, please.
Okay. So, yeah. Crusader.
Isn't it Crusader 1?
Yes. Ammo damaged.
Oh, how many points is that first
Just
of all?
3.
Oh! His Crusader has taken 4 hits in one shot. That's just not good. Ouch.
I'm smoking.
Okay, so the next tank to shoot is my Hummel.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at this. Okay. Right, my Hummel has a firepower 7.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot at your Crusader, so it goes up to 8.
Yeah.
Crusader 1, I am targeting.
Yep. I think that's...
I've got 7 shots on you! Damn!
I think it might.
I think it might explode.
Possibly be dead.
Damn, that is 4 hits and 3 crits.
Yeah.
So
I'll roll the dice just because. So yeah, so 3 for me and 1 for you. 3 hits. So,
right, okay,
not
so
bad.
let's work this out now. Okay, so I do have a card, but I can't activate it because I'm moved. Right, so 3 hits get taken away.
Yep.
Okay. Now, a Hummel with its high explosive has to negate all hits and is left with 3 crits. You could get 3 0 cards.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
But because of that,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to negate the 3. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, so it would be 3 crits. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 crits, please. What's the first one?
It's a lucky hit.
Oh right, so tank is dead.
Yep.
So his Syncmaster's Crusader has been killed as well. 1 tank each. I mean, the game is already different.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to play different. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you've got 2 Crusaders, so it's not a huge amount different.
Same. You've got 2 archers, but it's that firepower that your guys got.
I was pushing them together,
That's
so
not-
it
that's
actually
not-
changes it.
Yeah.
When yours weren't. Okay, right. So my Hummel has just shot. That's my last tank to shoot. So on to your IS-2, I believe. What can he see? Because he can't see this.
Nah.
Can't see that. He can't see anything, can he?
He's blocked by the
By your Crusader.
Sorry.
Okay, so your IS-2 doesn't shoot this turn.
No, he's just sitting there.
Okay, we're now on to the command phase, and we're going to clean up by removing our movement tokens. And then we will repair any damage, and there is no damage to repair. And then we will get 3 dice and roll off for advantage. And this is very important on this round. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. A hit and a crit.
A hit and a crit.
Re-roll again. Right, I'm going to do it over here this time so they can see. A crit.
A crit?
No.
No, sorry, that's a hit.
Yes!
Oh, no.
I win advantage. Give me my token.
Ooh. Okay.
Right. Okay, so lowest initiative moves first. My lowest initiative on movement phase is my Hummel of 1. My Hummel will be staying stationary.
That's right, my Hummel was on 1 as well, and my Hummel's not moving.
Oh yeah, of course you move first, don't you? Duh. Okay, right, they're both not moving.
Yep. 3's my next one.
My next one is my archers of 2. My archer
Archer.
of 2. Right, okay.
Singular.
Yes, it is. This is when I start actually getting some cover with it being a tank destroyer, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be harder to kill them now. Why, what's up?
Nothing.
You thought it might have
I'm
more-
just looking. I'm just looking.
Did you think it might have more mobility? It's the Valentine body.
Yeah, yeah. Which is.
And this is a thing that a lot of people here might not know, but I'll change angle, just an interest piece. This is the Archer this is the Archer tank using a Valentine body round the wrong way. Technically, if you're doing it as per the rules and as per what is in real life, I should be getting side shot on these angles here. But we confirmed with Battlefront Miniatures that was never the intent, and that you should use it as that is the front of the tank.
Yeah, because it was designed to be able to.
You reverse it into an ambush,
and then
you reverse into an ambush location, and you drive off like really fast. Yeah. Even though it's a one movement tank, you can't really drive off fast. Yeah, they messed up there. It is actually a fast body tank in real life.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they decided to be what. I think it's basically to keep the points down.
Yeah, because it's got a high firepower, and
Yeah.
if
They
it
needed
had
to
any
give
more,
it. If it had more movement, it would be more costly.
it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. Right, so that's my Archer that has now moved. And my next one is a Su 100 with a 3, but you're a 3 as well, I believe?
Yes, my IS2 is a 3. So I think he's just going to stay still.
IS2.
The IS2, he's just going to sit there. Sit where he is.
Okay.
He's happy.
Alright, okay. My Su 100 is next to move. Right, my SU 100 has now moved into the trees.
Okay. Now it's my Crusader. Now what am I going to do with that? Right, I'll do with that.
Sod. Wonder who you're targeting this round.
Let's do that.
Okay, right, so it's my Crusader to move next.
Yep.
My Crusader is going to do some dancing, some crabbing along the area. Yep. All free. Right, is that all tanks moved? What are you activating? Nothing yet?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
Right, okay, so I am activating a card that happens at the end of the movement phase. My SU-100 has a driver.
Oh,
It has clutch braking.
right.
I get to rotate my tank to any direction and not incur a movement token.
They're nice.
Very
nice
nice.
manoeuvres.
Yes, very nice manoeuvres. Oh, camera angle again. Sorry, guys. They could slightly see it at the top, but this angle's better. Oh, I'll tell you what. Have a look at this angle here. You can just see where all the tanks are literally just... Right, okay, so we are now onto the shoot sting phase.
The shooting phase.
My highest is a 7,
Yep, mine's a 7.
but I shoot first.
You do shoot first.
I will shoot at your Hummel.
I thought you might.
4 firepower.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go with my camouflage net, which gives me 1.
Plus survivability while stationary. Yes, I was considering running that. It's very costly, isn't it? 6.
6, yeah.
That for one survivability is very expensive, and you have to be stationary.
Yes.
I swear there's other ones cheaper that can do a similar thing.
You've got concealment, which does a similar thing, but I think that's more expensive.
Oh right, okay, right, okay. I'll roll. Pants roll 1 hit.
Okay, so I've got no mobility. Oh, yeah. Nothing for my movement. I've got 1 survivability now and a 3 for your.
So it's 4.
movement.
Well, I think it's pretty much easy with this. Yeah, there we go. We're all
Yeah,
sorted.
all good.
Okay, so your Crusader gets to shoot.
So, my Crusader. What is my Crusader going to shoot at?
I'd say shoot at the one that's biggest threat.
They're all a threat, Brendan.
I said the biggest threat. Where's your Crusader hitting?
The Crusader, I think, will be hitting the other Crusader in the bomb.
I thought you would. Right, okay, no problem.
So, yeah, I've got 4 firepower.
And I'll just, so we'll roll it on the same time.
Yep.
My movement, your movement, -1 for close range.
4 hits.
Wow, very nice. Okay, so I take 1 damage.
Okay, cool.
I had 2 hits and a crit. My Crusader's taking 1 damage. Cool. Right, next one to shoot is my Su 100 with 5. Have you got any 5s?
Yeah, my Hummel.
But I get to shoot a Su 100 first. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so my Su 100 will shoot at your Hummel.
Yes.
It's in cover. Definitely not in close range yet. Or will I shoot at the Crusader? Which is actually... No, but your Hummel did more damage to me. And it's still yet to shoot. So that's the way to work it out. Okay. 7 firepower. Sorry, no. 6 firepower shooting at your Hummel.
Okay.
That's 3 hits.
Okay. So, my 1 survivability, 1 for cover, 2 for your movement.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
Ah, yeah. And he negates my hits. Well done, sir. Right. Your Hummel to shoot.
My Hummel to shoot. So, my Hummel is going to shoot. What do I shoot? They're both.
Are they both close range? Yeah, they are. They're both close range, okay.
So,
It's from the hole to hole as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, so
you
it's
definitely are in
that.
close range.
and that, yeah. So, whilst that is a pain.
How many firepower you got? You got 8, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 8. So,
And you're re-rolling your misses.
I am. Right. No, I'm going for it. Yeah.
What are you shooting at?
I am shooting at the IS,
The Su
the
100.
Su 100.
It's supposed to be said SU 100,
SU
not
100,
Su, but it's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. And I'm going to use the heavy heat shell.
Ooh, what does that do?
So, that means that I lose a firepower.
So you go down to 7. Okay.
And it loses high explosive.
Right, so you just everything counts.
And you get a big gun.
So you can change something from a hit to a crit.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Well done.
And that's just an ammo that
That's a
will
discard
get
to use.
discarded.
Okay, so 7 firepower.
So we've got 7.
Okay, roll away, sir. And you get to re-roll your misses, which is a massive benefit for the Hummel. Very, very nice. 4 hits and a crit. So you don't change it yet.
No.
Okay, so my SU-100 is a tank destroyer.
Yep.
So I've got 2 for my survivability,
Yep.
2 for my movement. You didn't move. I'm in cover and I am a tank destroyer. So I get an extra 2 dice, 6 dice, which I need. and it's really bad. A hit and a crit. So I will take away 5 firepower. Okay, I'll take away the crit.
Okay.
And then you're going to take away a hit.
Yeah, a hit, and then
so it's 2 hits and a crit. Ooh, I could lose my Su 100 here.
Come on.
One of the best ones I could have got for this tank. It is jammed turret, 1 damage, so I'm at 3 hit points of damage. And apparently I gained the assault gun roll. That shouldn't even be a card that can be applied, because I can't have a jammed turret.
Yeah.
It should be that it's a 0 card for... Yeah.
It should be more...
It should just be 1 damage.
Yeah.
You've, like, been hit. But anyway, right. Now, the repair rule on this, I'll just bring this up now. It says repair down bottom. This tank may attempt to repair an additional critical card each turn. What I read that as is if you had 2, you could repair 2, not repair the same one twice.
Yeah,
because that's like a reroll.
I understand it.
Yeah. Right, okay. So, next is... My next one to shoot is my archer.
Archer.
I don't think it can see anything. I'll check in a second.
Your archer... Is archer's 2? Is it 2? Or has it gone up?
4.
Is it 4? Okay, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Cover.
Right. You've got cover, but I can still shoot you.
Yep.
My archer is now going to shoot at your Hummel. 6 firepower. Ooh, that weren't bad. Only 1 missed. I got 4 hits and a crit.
That's not good.
So what's your survival?
So, I mean,
0 survivability.
I get +1 survivability for the camouflage.
Yep.
I get cover, and I get your movement.
Yep, and that's it.
That's
3 dice. So something's going through.
Yeah. I need to stop at 2 of it.
How many hit points you got?
4.
Oh wow, yeah, you need at least...
Not that.
Well, there's only one choice. You have to take away a hit and hope for a 0 card.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's basically you have to hope for a 0 card.
Yeah.
Ouch! So 3 hit points and then a crit card. You got 0.
I'll take damage.
Oh, the hull was gone! Oh, that was a hell of a hit from that. A hell of a hit.
Yeah, it was my fault for leaving you
Flank.
bum out.
Well, that's the thing. There's not much to hide behind, is there? What did you not show? Is it the binoculars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you could have used.
I could have.
No, you couldn't
No,
because you took away the You took away high explosive. Oh no, it doesn't matter, does it? While stationary, this tank may modify a hit to a crit.
Yeah.
When shooting at a tote that is not in close range, yeah. So you definitely could have.
Yeah, could have.
Sometimes that is the problem of leaving your cards face down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then your enemy doesn't see that you've got clutch breaking.
That's true.
Right, my Hummel to shoot. Unless you've got anything else to shoot. Your
Yeah, I've got my eyes too.
But it's the Hummel to shoot now. Okay. My Hummel could... I mean, what's your hit point? 7? I definitely don't think I'm going to get 7. So, what I will aim at is your Crusader.
Yeah.
Okay. And my Hummel has got a 7 firepower, but it increases to 8 because it's in close range of my Crusader.
Yep.
And there's no cover for you because I'm drawing a line from my Crusader or my other one. Either way, no cover. Right, so, and I'm re-rolling all my misses. Right, okay guys, let's do these 8 dice. And I've got initially 2 crits and 3 hits, and I've got 3 more dice to re-roll. And that's 2 more hits. So you roll your defensive dice, please, sir.
All of them? All of them. All of my
Is it just
defensive
3?
dice.
Is it
It's
3?
just for 3. So, let's use these ones. In fact, God. Right. Come on, lads.
Cafe.
Oh, right, 2 crits. Well done, sir. You know what to do.
So, let's get rid of a couple of them. Well,
Think about what gun have I got?
you've got
High explosive.
high explosive. So, I'm taking the crits.
That's why this is. That is why you don't discard the other ones beforehand.
It makes you think.
It does.
It does.
Right, so I've got 5 crits. Sorry, 5 hits.
Yeah.
I now turn over this card. I may modify a hit to a crit, and that's why you do it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, because if I had only got 1 crit and I did that beforehand, you could have cancelled that.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't. That's why the high explosive trait is actually more powerful than people think. Because the rulebook states you go through the attack die, then defense die, and you roll it, and then you apply modifiers.
Whereas a lot of the before, we
You
were
were
doing it.
As you rolled your attack die.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Kind of took them out, and it was just like, yeah, they're the ones that are left.
So you take 1 crit, sir, on your Crusader.
At least there to survive another day.
What have you got? Bad out, bad out, bad out. But you know what, right? You got a 50-50 chance of repairing it.
Yep.
But also, I do not know what the intention is on the rule of light tanks. Because how can it be a spotter if there's no crew inside?
Well, they're outside.
No.
They can see.
I always play it. I
Yeah.
always play it.
I know.
It's the light tank, because if it was a tank destroyer in cover, it'd still get the cover.
Yeah.
So therefore, it shouldn't lose its ability. But you just think if it's bowed out, how is it?
How can they possibly do that?
Yeah. But anyway, your IS-2 gets to shoot.
Yeah.
Who are you shooting at?
Right. What am I going to shoot at?
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
I wonder why. I am enjoying it as well, even if I am 2 tanks down.
Hey, look, I've got 2 points left on this. I've got 4 points left on that.
Yeah.
I've got low point tanks. Your IS-2 is a 7 hit point tank. It's going to
Yeah,
survive.
this would be fine on its own. He says.
You know what? It's weird. We're almost playing this like it's a free for all.
Yeah.
But I think the easiest way for me to win this is to kill all your tanks before the 8th round.
Well.
Oh no, I have to do it before round 6.
Well, you got to have 2 points.
No, round 7. I've got to have 2 victory points if I get every 2 tanks in there before round 7.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So. So. Let's go with the.
The crew jumps out with the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Those mobile radios.
Yeah. The handheld ones.
Yeah, the ones
big
that they
ones
had
that,
in World
that look
War
like no, that was Vietnam, isn't it? The ones that look like phones, but
Yeah.
they're about that big.
Yeah, the massive ones. Right, let's go with hitting the SU-100.
Yep, I would have done that as well.
So, are we saying that he gets the extra 1 for the light
Yeah,
tank?
definitely.
Yeah. So.
Because the other abilities on all other tanks would still be the same.
Yeah, because it should. It doesn't say no abilities kind of thing on that card.
It's just a case of the ability is the ability works from the crew.
Yeah.
In real life, when heavy tank, the ability is it's hard to hit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, so that on that, I've got 7.
Almost. Did you stay still? Didn't you?
I did stay still.
4 hits so far. Oops, sorry. They're all. I think I might have lost my yeah, I've definitely lost my suit. I think. Okay, so I think I've got all 6 attack die because even without your movement, I've got survivability, movement, cover, and tank drawing cover.
Yeah.
So I need all of these. Ooh, ooh! Oh my lord! Oh my word!
What have you got?
I'm going to take away your crit. from that,
Oh.
and then I just take 1 damage.
I've got big gun. So
No, I have to take away. Yeah, I have to take away it first.
Yeah.
So take it all away.
So
the 5 away, and then you apply your big gun.
my big gun. So
Which is a crit.
A crit.
So if this is a 2 hit point, it kills the tank. They can't see my face right now, I'm sorry. Right, optics damage, 0 damage, but -2 firepower.
Okay.
But luckily, I've got an attempt to repair an additional card, so I could get rid of each of these.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, okay. That was the best scenario could have happened for me for that bit. That was really unrolling. That was really good rolling for you, but really good rolling for me as well. We both did the best we could.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so we have done our last shoots.
Yes.
Let's clean up. Okay, we need to repair. Do you want to repair yours first?
I will repair my one.
Yeah, and he has repaired. Well done, you needed that. Definitely needed that, otherwise you'd be down to 1 tank.
I know.
Right, I will attempt to repair mine. Not repaired. Oh, that stays there, obviously. And... yes! Got rid of the optics damaged. Best that could have happened there.
Can roll for both.
Sorry, I've got a repair card that allows me to repair an additional...
That's sneaky, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, right. Roll for advantage.
Yeah, Mum.
Hitting a crit.
No.
Yes. Right.
No.
Movement. My Hummel of 1. My Hummel of 1. What's yours? 3 and 7.
3 and 7.
Okay, so Hummel's not moving. Archer. Not moving. Sue 100. So it's your IS2 to move first.
That's my IS2. No, IS2 isn't moving.
Ooh,
Stationary.
right. Fair enough. Just checking whether it had Fortress or not, and it does. It's an expensive tank.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so your IS2's not moving, so my Sue 100 chooses to move or not. And it's not going to move. 3 of my tanks so far that are staying stationary.
Yep. But the Archer's not moving either, is it?
Nope. Okay, so the next one to go is your Crusader. You ain't got a Hummel to protect anymore.
No. I've got a what do you call it to protect?
A objective.
That's the one.
So you're going to try and get back to the objective. Where is the Hummel on top of the objective? I forgot where it was. It's literally covering it up. It's literally on top of the objective. Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about that anymore, do you?
Okay, he's moved.
Was that 3? Okay. So my turn. I'm going to come around your side if you don't mind, because it's a bit far for me to reach. Shoot sting.
Shooting.
Okay, highest I've got is a 7.
Yep. Same here.
But I've got advantage, okay. 4 firepower. Shooting at the IS-2. Well, I can't shoot at any other tanks.
Yep.
Ooh, 3 hits. That's not bad.
So I've got 2 survivability and your movement.
So that
yeah, he's that.
-1 for close range.
Yeah.
Your heavy tank, reroll 1. Oh, okay. A hit and a crit. Hit and a crit.
Yeah. So
Okay. So you choose to get rid of a crit. Sorry, hit, and I get rid of a hit. So you take 1 hit, sir. First blood on the IS-2.
Still 6 to go.
Still 6 to go. That's it, indeed. So your Crusader goes now, and you can only see 1 tank, I believe.
Yep. Let's go at that.
Sue 100.
Come on.
2. 2. I've got 6. Right.
2 hits.
So my defense are 2 for my survivability. I'm a tank destroyer in cover, so I've got that, and then 3 for your movement. So it would be 7, but 6 max.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
So you choose which one to get rid of.
Oh. So we're going to get rid of. No.
And you've
rid
got
of that.
arrow shot, so it turns to a thing. So 2 hits, and it's dead. I have lost my
Oh,
SU-100. Well done, sir.
Right.
Because that was the next one to shoot, so that was very well done. It's evening out a bit more now because my tanks left are not strong.
Yeah.
That you get taken out that as literally
Let's get rid
changed the game.
of the IS-2. ISU. No, SU-100. Too many letters.
Yeah. Okay. My next one to shoot is my archer with a hit point of 4. It can't see anything. Okay. The next one to shoot is my Hummel with a hit point of 4. It's going to shoot at your.
Anything you can see?
The Hummel can see. Oh my lord.
See him, huh?
That's all we can see because I've lost my
You've lost that.
SU-100. Yeah, IS-2. Okay, so the Hummel has got 7 firepower base, but an additional firepower because my light tank is in close range.
Yeah. I've only got the 2 survivability from that, haven't I?
Yeah, basically. And I get to re-roll all of my missed hits. So I've got 3 crits and 4 hits. That was a very good roll. And I get to re-roll my miss, which misses again. And you get to re-roll 2.
Yep.
Roll 2, sorry. And you get to re-roll that one again. Not again, sorry, but yeah, okay. So you got 1 to get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of that there. I'm going to apply my rule of upgrading that to a crit and then get rid of these because it's high explosive. That's 4 crit cards, please, sir.
Oh yeah, because of the telescope. Okay.
What's that?
Crew stuns. Minus initiative, minus
Okay, okay.
thingy. Jam turret.
So that's interesting, okay.
So it becomes assault gun and 1 damage.
Okay.
Ammo damage,
3 hits.
which is just 3.
So that's 4 damage so far. How many points you got left? 2.
That was what you wanted, wasn't it?
Lucky hit for 2 hit points. So that's 5 damage, 6 damage sustained, and his
Yep.
original 1 damage. That tank is destroyed. That is why the Hummels are powerful. Do not, everyone watching, seriously, do not underestimate the Hummel when you are stationary with the correct upgrade cards, ability to re-roll those attack die. it is
for rolls like that, it's
insanely powerful. That IS-2 had 1 hit point on it. It had 6 hit points left, and in one go, gone. Don't underestimate Hummel. Okay, so we clean up and repair. Clean up. Oh, hello. I think I was there. Now, is you got any cards to repair? No.
Nope.
And it is time to. Oh, that stays there. Time to do roll off for advantage. All misses.
Quick.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, I get advantage.
Okay, you've got initiative 7. My first one to move is my Hummel, it's going to stay still. My next one to move is my Archer, so that is going to move now. No. Going to stay still. My next one to move is my Crusader at a 9, so it's your Crusader to move now.
Shoot.
The Hummels are just, if you play it with the correct upgrade cards and the correct play,
Only having 2 defense dice, that wasn't helpful.
Yeah.
At all.
Not at all. It's what you need with that. Like when you don't have
you finished
SPGs.
movement?
Yes. That's just
1 or 3.
Yeah, I'm going defensive.
Okay.
Never had any issues with that IS-2 before. It's just being able to throw over some artillery.
My Crusader is staying still.
Okay.
Right, shooting phase. Crusader shoots first with 7, but your Crusader goes first if you want it to, but it can't see any tanks. So, because of the way Syncmaster has positioned his tanks, oh, they can see this laser. That's good. He can't actually get a line of sight onto my Crusader because of this Hummel. So, the next tank to shoot is my Crusader with a firepower 4.
Like, can you see the corner of that then? Is that what you was doing? Sorry. I
Yeah,
wasn't
you
paying
can see the corner of
any
your
attention.
turret. Can't see that.
There. That's why I didn't move.
Reroll misses too.
And because I didn't move, I get to re-roll my missed shot, and it misses anyway. So that's 2 hits and a crit.
Okay.
And your defense die, which is just 3,
3.
and a crit and a hit.
Yep.
You did artillery piece on my. So you want to get rid of
A crit.
and that. So you take 1 hit point, please, sir.
Yep.
Okay, next to shoot is my Archer because no, it can't see it. Next to shoot is my Hummel. My Hummel has got 7 firepower. Does not increase to 8 because my light tank isn't in range.
And then this is where it becomes.
Damn, that was a bad roll. 1
In there,
crit.
You can see a little corner, and
So therefore
That is 3 crits and 2 hits.
yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's just my 3. Bye bye.
He missed all of his defense die, and my ability while remaining stationary hit gets turned into a crit, and the other hit gets discarded because it's high explosive. That's 4 crits.
Yeah.
You could survive. There is still a chance to survive. What is it?
Okay.
Are you still alive?
Uh,
You need
I'm dead now.
dead now. Okay, so you've taken 4 hits after on the 3rd card.
One of them
What would the
fell
4th
out.
card be?
Engine fire.
Oh, which is another 1 point, is it? And then another point if you don't repair it.
Yep.
So what were the cards?
Engine damaged.
So that's 2.
Bailed out.
Ouch.
Lucky hit.
Ouch.
and
Engine fire. Which, if you had just received 2 and 0 and 0 and got that one, you would have had no choice but to try and repair that engine fire.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you would have been dead anyway.
Yeah.
Which means you would have been bowed out.
Well, yeah.
Hummel, guys.
This
Hummel has taken out 3 tanks.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They always. Right, guys, that is the game. Because I think we only had 3 command phases, so we finished at the 3rd round with a further 8, a total of 8 rounds with 5 rounds left to go. There is no way we wouldn't have been able to get 2 victory points. So, game to myself. Do you want to come around, Sync?
No.
One thing I like to do is I like to replay the game with the other person's tanks.
Yeah.
So what we'll do that off stream and not part of the ranked battles.
Okay.
But basically, yes. So the Hummel, guys, it is so much more powerful than you actually realise. If you play it as per the rules, which is you use your attack die, you do then use your defence die pool, and after the defence die pool is resolved, then you apply the modifiers of high explosive and any upgrade cards you got. A lot of people apply those upgrade cards before the defence die pool. That is not the way it's supposed to be played. Anything that you would take from this at all? I think the tanks you brought to this game
The tanks are good.
were really good. I think this was a case of unlucky on the rolls.
Yeah, it was well, it cuts both ways, doesn't it? It's good rolls for you, especially taking out the IS2. If the IS2 could have still been around, it would have been slightly different. If I could have then got the IS2 on the Crusader, take the Crusader out, and you're just left with these two.
I think your issue with the IS2 was I think your mistake there was leaving it stationary and not getting those additional defence dials.
Yeah, it's forgetting the fact that this can hit that with 7 firepower. You don't get any
defence from that.
No. So yeah. First game with SPGs.
I tell you what, it is. I do like the SPG rule because you have to play so much more tactically.
It brings it. I mean, if this was a normal game, if this was back before SPGs were around,
it would have been completely different.
It would have been.
Yeah, my Hummel took out 3 tanks.
Yeah.
I would not have taken out those 3 tanks. Simple as that.
No. But no, it's interesting. I like the new addition with the SPGs.
What about? Did you upgrade the Hummel too much? Could you have spread out your upgrades?
I don't know. Really.
I mean, I took this card here, which the improved communications card. I'm going to put it onto angle 2 for everyone.
Yeah.
The improved communications card. That improved communication card really changes the two initiative going across all tanks
for the
shooting phase.
Yeah.
It just
definitely
raised it all up.
It was in my head to use that potentially. My my issue with it is just the fact that if that then gets targeted and it goes, then it's just completely it's gone. That's kind of why.
Well, yeah,
it is. If it stays around for long enough, which it did.
And one thing for tank destroyers it's very important to try and use is a form of clutch braking. There's 2 cards that can do clutch braking. There is a generic driver card and a named driver card. They're the 2 only cards in the whole game that can do it. Now the clutch braking with the driver on the SU-100 is I think the same cost as the clutch braking for the generic driver, but then you get your additional repair card, which really helped me with my firepower, even though after that it got killed straight away, so actually it didn't really matter. So it's, I mean, what's this?
The improved aiming.
Yes, when you just showed the improved aiming card, what tank was that on?
That was on the Hummel.
That was on the Hummel.
All on the Hummel.
All on the Hummel, of course they were. Okay, so we've got improved aiming. So this is really a good card. 4 cost and 3+ during the shooting phase for tank destroyers or SPGs, and 2+ during the shooting phase for all other tanks. So that card really upgrades your shooting initiative on any tank.
Yeah. No.
That is basically the game that we've played now. We're going to, if you're up for it, we'll reverse the game, if you want.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how I perform with his tanks and he performs with my tanks, see if there's actually, if it's the tanks.
Or whether it's the commander.
Yeah, basically. Or, well, there is a third option, the dice.
Well, yeah, there's always the dice.
But that won't be streamed, that won't be on YouTube, and that won't be part of the ranked battles, because this was the challenge. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. This video will appear on YouTube, so if you are interested, please follow us on YouTube, just Griffin Gaming Harlow. Give us a subscribe on there, and then you'll be able to watch this video cut down so there's no interruptions. And yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I am Brendan Mills from Griffin Gaming, and this has been Lee Bevan, also known as Syncmaster. Thank you and have a great weekend. Bye!
Bye.